Hi everyone, I'm Andrea. Thanks for tuning into my channel. So today I'm going to talk about plot twists. You know, I practiced saying this beforehand. it's really hard to say plot twists. Plot twists. I might call this the plot twist video so that I don't have to say it plural because I think I can say the plot twist. And it's okay. But thank you to Vicky over on Instagram for suggesting that I make a video about the plot twist. So to start off, for me, I would define plot twist as that moment in a story when the story's going in a clear direction and then all of a sudden it goes in a totally unexpected direction or something totally unexpected happens. Personally, I like it when along the way there are little hints so that when the plot twist happens, you're like, oh, I should have seen that coming. You know, and it's like just there's subtle hints that you don't really notice until you know what the big plot twist is. And then you realize, oh yeah, that makes total sense. So some stories have that one major plot twist at the end, and others have like a lot of little plot twists throughout to keep the readers turning the page. There are some great ones in this book, Master List for Writers. I like to page through it once in a while when I feel stuck to see. They have all kinds of different things, including plot twists, plot points, different words for like, here's like 500 great words for action scenes and stuff. So I recommend you check out this book if you ever just need, it's a good reference to have around. Oh, hi puppy. My puppy's here helping me record this video. Can you see it? Look how cute she is. Oh, yeah. Okay. I could stare at her all day. She's adorable. So far in my own writing, I've done like little mini plot twists. I thought I could get through without having to say plot twists again, but no, I guess sometimes I do have to use the plural. Sorry. So I usually do the mini ones along the way and then have a little bigger one at the end. Some are more surprising than others maybe. With the project I'm working on right now, I've been working really hard to build up towards that bigger plot twist at the end. So I'm hoping that it's effective. But for me, I've been working on this project for a while now. So I've had this idea in my head for a while and it's starting to feel like it's not really all that surprising anymore. But I think that's just because I've spent so much time like knowing it, and I'm hoping that readers will be a little surprised. As I'm editing, I'm trying to go back through the story and add those little hints along the way, you know, having those moments where if you knew what the plot twist was, you would see it clearly, like, oh yeah, that makes sense that these things happened. But the hard part is trying to get enough of those in that it makes the picture clear, but not adding so many that by the time the big twist happens, the reader's like, duh. I want people to be more like, oh, yeah. And so it's, like I said, it's a balancing act that I'm still trying to figure out how to do. And you know, some writers are so effective at having those things happening, and they're happening, but the writer's also kind of like, look over here, you know, so you're in some level registering the things that are happening, but then you're paying more attention to like what they want you to be diverted to. And I think that's so cool when people can do that really effectively. I've been reading some suspense novels lately because I think that suspense authors do the big plot twist really well. You know, they build up that tension up and up until they have that big moment at the end, usually. And I like to see, you know, if I can figure things out, if I can see it coming, because I'd like to think that as a writer, I have a really deep understanding of that, but I often don't see it coming, so they're doing a really great job. One television show that I think does the plot twist really well is Jane the Virgin, and I started watching Jane the Virgin after I read it on a list somewhere. I don't even remember where because it's been so long, where it recommended it as a show to watch if you were missing Gilmore Girls, and I am a diehard Gilmore Girl fan. When they did the revival, I was thrilled. I'm hoping they do another revival. I'm always like following that news, but it's always a lot of teasers out there, but I don't know that we're gonna get any more Gilmore Girls, but fingers crossed one day. But anyway, back to Jane the Virgin. There have been some moments in that show where I mean, it's a dramatic show and it's supposed to be like over the top dramatic, but there was one particular, which again, I don't want to give it away, but one moment where I actually like had a whole full body reaction of like when it happened, and I was just so shocked, and I did not see it coming at all. And Jane the Virgin does a couple things. I mean, they have all the drama throughout, but then they also have the narrator, and the narrator drops these hints. I mean, they're pretty like heavy-handed hints, just that something's going to happen. I mean, it won't necessarily say what's going to happen, but it is enough to keep you need to watch, just like, oh, well, like that wasn't how she thought it was, or that person's not who they think they are, or like, stuff like that you're like, oh, well, how is that going to play out? So if you're writing from a third person omniscient narrator perspective, you can really use those clues. You can drop those clues that just say like something's going to happen, and if you can do that effectively, that can really keep your readers hooked. For me, in the Magic Pie Shop series, I'm writing from Susie's perspective, so it's first person, and so I can't quite do that because she doesn't know what's going on most of the time, so you can't really like drop those hints because it would be odd. I'd like to talk about specific plot twists more, and maybe sometime I will just like let all the spoilers out, and I'll put lots of warnings across it so you don't accidentally learn something you don't want to learn. So please let me know, what are your favorite books, movies, TV shows that have like really good plot twists in them? And also, in your own writing, do you find creating a plot twist difficult, or do you enjoy doing them? Do you like to throw a lot in there, or do you prefer to have like one big one? Or just let me know. Let me know how it's going. I know things are a little crazy out there right now, so I hope everyone is staying safe and healthy, and I will be back very soon with a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!